Hello? Look, he's back. Where you going? That's right. Politician's son. The late Yusuf Gabral's son, actually. Anyway, I want to dedicate this video to the Middle Eastern families interstate around Australia. If your children do happen to get into any sort of trouble, being of you not being aware of any situations that they're involved in, I suggest you seek proper legal advice. I mean proper legal advice. And make sure that if any of your children are innocent of any crime of whatsoever, that they are to be represented by a proper lawyer that will properly represent them. Make sure you do a bit of research on the internet or through family and friends and find a lawyer that will defend them for their rights, because this is very, very, very important. If it is a big charge, it can be forwarded on a paper committal without your child knowing and taken to a trial, which gives them a chance to convict without reasonable doubt. In other words, they'll chop your legs off, incarcerate you and throw you in jail, and you wouldn't even know how you got there, unless you had the understanding about law or studied law. I had an alternative than to study law and study politics over the last couple of years. I had no choice, and it's an eye-opener. If you can't understand English, I suggest that a member of the family explain it to your parents, because this is priority importance to the younger generation of our society. Excuse me. The way I see it fit is so you don't wind up in a situation like I did in the past. And it's beneficial for family members and family people that sincerely love their younger generation, and for harm not to come back to their families in any form or matter whatsoever, be it fascist or racist or any other reason. It's very, very important to check out whether the lawyer that's representing you has had previous dealings with the people that are taking you to court, whether there's any conflicts of interest, whether there's any scams involved as far as your legal rights as a citizen. I hope you can really take this in, because you really need to, and believe me, you do. Because only if you knew what some scum of society would lower themselves to do to destroy somebody's life, as they have mine in the past. That is why I sincerely dedicate myself to protecting my family, and I come from one of the biggest families in Southwest. Look, if you really, really do love your children, and you want them to keep out of trouble and stay off the M6, which is a bad road, stay on the M7, that's a better road for me. That's God's road, protecting your own family, keeping away from harm. You know, it hurts your elderlies. You honour your mother and father in life. You know, my family, my mother's side of the family, built churches, very, very, very religious, and they come from a very, very loyal and a good family too. And my cousins, I love them all dearly. I love my whole entire family for supporting me right throughout this ordeal. But I need you sincerely to care for your children and make sure that no harm comes to them, and to make sure legally that they're represented in any case whatsoever, to make sure that their rights aren't violated, be it by corruption or conflict of interest or anything else that comes into contention. That is the priority reason why I'm making this clip, to make all the Lebanese community aware of their children's rights, be it a teenager or upwards. Make sure their legal rights are properly represented, and make sure that nobody's having a go at them or going to con them or trick them into any sort of situation where they're going to be incarcerated especially 100% if they are innocent of any crime. It's very important. So if this message doesn't get across to you, I assure you that what I'm saying to you here today is to make sure that they are properly represented and make sure that things are done in the appropriate manner, ethical standards, tenacity, even if it means filing reports to a police integrity commission if you feel that your local area command aren't doing their job properly. There's a commission that you can contact, ombudsman's departments, and so forth and so forth. Use those channels if you have to protect the innocent. If you did commit that crime, well, you make your bed and you sleep in it. That's the way it works. You know, if you're prepared to go out and hang out with scum in society and then want to do a bad thing, well, that's your choice. Nobody's responsible other than you, because you decide your actions when you're out there in society. Okay. Society's for society, and prison systems for people that want to play up in society. They're supervised by governments and law and higher laws, commissions, integrity, everything else that comes into contention. Okay, I wish everyone a happy new year, and I hope this message gets across to the families of the Middle Eastern people and other people out there that want to listen to the advice. Go ahead, by all means, take that advice. I'm here on YouTube for the first time. Well, it's a good thing, and it can be a bad thing, but it's a good thing to debate things and get your issues out. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to speak up about people that have hurt you. Go ahead and do it. It's the right thing. If you really love and care for your children and your family, do it. Don't be scared, because there is a superior out there and he's watching over you. As long as you do the right thing, honour your mother and father. Honouring your parents, because they are the ones that raised you and worked their ass off hard and dedicated their lives to supporting you and to try and keep you out of trouble in all these sort of areas. So God bless everyone, and all the best for the new year. Peace out.